What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. It's good to be alive. It's nice outside. It's like 72 degrees right now. 72 whole degrees. Had a crazy weekend. Hope everybody else had a safe, fun weekend. I don't know. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's family is doing well also. Yeah. Ramping things up a little bit when it comes to my work and personal life. I'm going to transition up to 3 workouts a week. I'm sorry, 3 workouts a day until my body hurts too much because I'm almost 40. And then we'll pull it back a little bit. But today I thought we would talk a little bit about some of the announcements that were made over the weekend. More importantly, the announcements that happened this morning. But I think that we should say hi to the YouTube Guild first. I do see a penguin there in the chats. Glenn Malvaso, watching from Connecticut, was the first poster. Juan Carlos Mendez says hello to everybody. D. Warman is here running things. Griff is in the chat trying to get me to say dumb things on the internet. Mike Math says no math. You know, I don't think we're going to do much math today. I looking over the topics that I want to cover, I don't think much math will be required. Cinder is here. Good to see you, my friend Cinder. I believe that is it. I think that's all of the YouTube Guild members. Got a good crew here, though. Some regulars, some new faces. I think that today we should start off our discussion by talking about the top arena teams. And the schedule says mobile, so we're going to talk about mobile stuff first. I find this stuff interesting, and you may not care about it too much, but it's really fascinating to me. So the most picked heroes for Arena, here are the top 10 as of, I don't know if this is for February, like for the month of February, or it's like year to date as of February. I'm assuming because it's tagged February 2023 that this is just the month of February. Only 2 tanks. Galahad. Curious. Number 1 is Astaroth. Astaroth is the most popular hero. For some reason, continues to be the most popular tank and most popular hero overall. I'm okay with it. Like, I think Astaroth is fantastic. Jorgen, best hero in the game on Hero Wars Mobile. You have a nice mix of damage dealers and supports. Kira beats out Satori and Yasmin. You have a couple of hybrid heroes, Maya and Faceless, can be considered damage dealers, can be considered support, can be considered control. And then Fafnir, who is a pure support with Martha. I guess technically Martha is a tank, though. I should say Martha is a tank. So there are 3 tanks on here. So the second most popular tank in the game on Hero Wars Mobile is Martha. Fascinating. Maya is wild there. I think this just shows how heavily skewed this is by newer accounts. Oh, 100%. 100%. Isn't Maya one of the ones you get for just like doing the mini games? Right? Just you get a ton of her soul stones just by doing the mini games. D. Warman, I think, is 100% accurate here, though. Astaroth has a great aesthetic, and so I'm sure he is appealing to many people. Yep, it's very cool. People like this kind of stuff. Transitioning over to the most picked arena teams, I find this very interesting that Kark tops the list. And when we talk about Facebook and web, we will as well. The Kira Chopper team and they're in the second position, and then the Kira Blender team, they're in third position. Fascinating that Kira is still dominating despite how prominent Julius is. But this is arena. This isn't high-end PvP. You know, it could be high-end arena, I suppose. But if this graph or this infographic, if you whatever you want to call it, were to show like the most frequently used teams in Guild Wars and Global Championships, I wonder if we wouldn't see a different story altogether, right? I wonder. I can agree. I see all 3 of those teams on my server. Right on. Okay. I mainly use Dorian, but that's the only one of the bunch. Okay. KSJ on mobile should be getting stronger with these new skins. I agree. I agree 100%. Fascinating. I really enjoy looking at this kind of stuff. Right? Very cool. Very cool. And I think while we're here, let's go ahead and discuss the spring skins announcements from earlier this morning. Early news. Not a typical time to post news at 6 a.m. Central Time. But here we go. Mushi and Shroom, Jet, and Sebastian getting new spring skins. Now, Magic Defense for Mushi and Shroom, okay. Magic Attack for Jet, yeah, why not? Supports Jet. Is it necessary? I don't know. I don't know how important that Magic Attack is for Jet. You know, we had this discussion whenever the Facebook and web skins were announced. I don't really play Jet anywhere, so I think that if you use Jet, why not? You know, absolutely why not? And Physical Attack, I think, is the big winner. Sebastian getting Physical Attack, I think, is the winner of the three. Obviously, if you're playing with any of these heroes, then you should get the skin. But let's see. Yeah. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Curious if any of these are a priority. So let's go back and talk to the fact about Mushi and Shroom. Now they are not tanks on mobile. They're a tank on Facebook and web. Right? Magic Defense for a tank is important. Magic Defense for a damage dealer, less so. Less important. We have the Lunar Skin. If you were lucky enough to get the Lunar Skin, especially the Super Skin, then I think the Lunar Skin is going to be more impactful than Magic Defense. Of course, I think the default skin is the skin to level first for this hero, though the Lunar Skin I still feel is more important than the Magic Defense skin. A lot of his stats, their stats, are based on health, right? Health with a little bit of magic attack. So I think survivability and more magic attack through the intelligence skin is going to be the strategy for me if it were me. So I think Magic Defense is a low priority for Mushi and Shroom. For Sebastian, the stat priority leveling for Sebastian. Wait a second. I actually intended on pulling up. Whoops. Moving too fast, you know. Here we go. I had intended on pulling up Tim's new spreadsheet. Here we go. Updated. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, so for the sake of making sure we're covering everything, Tim, who runs the Hero Wars mobile unofficial unofficial Facebook page, the GOAT, has the Magic Defense skin as the lowest priority. If we take a look at Sebastian here, we moved on to Sebastian. The Physical Attack skin is the highest priority of the four. Right? Physical Attack directly impacts a lot of what Sebastian does. Right? The ultimate, 120% Physical Attack modifier, 20% Physical Attack on the green ability, 20% on the blue ability, and 70% on the violet ability. So the most impactful skin that Sebastian could have gotten, I think that it is. I absolutely think that it is. If you're building Sebastian on Hero Wars Mobile, is it a must-have? It's helpful, right? It'll increase the damage output. It'll increase the stun and curse blockage effectiveness. Necessary? I don't know. I think so. I think it is. Charlie, can you explain why Mushi is a frontline hero on mobile but not a tank? No, I cannot. I cannot, Robert. I wish that I could. Yeah. And then finally, the hero Jet. receiving a Magic Attack skin. He already has a Magic Attack skin. You see up here at the top. Higher priority than the Intelligence and the Dodge skin. Health first, then the 2 Magic Attack, then Intelligence, and then Dodge. Yeah. Now, one thing that is missing, curiously enough, one thing that is missing is a super skin. Usually in these posts, there's a little bit of wording up here in the top right, you know, or in the blurb about the you know, the image. Usually it'll say something like, and you can further upgrade Jet's Magic Attack skin by doing this. Or you can further upgrade Sebastian's physical attack skin by doing this. Mushin Shroom just got a super skin. If one of these 2 heroes is going to get a super skin, Jet and Sebastian, I think that personally I would prefer Sebastian, right? If Jet with Magic Attack ends up getting that as a super skin, that will be the most important skin to level 4 Jet. After health. After health. So, usually we get some kind of tease on this. It is possible that this is just a skin sale. There's not actually an event tied to this, right? It is definitely possible that they just put them up for sale for $20 each, or $15 or whatever it is. And yeah, and then you just buy them, right? I never followed any charts. Went always with my gut tells me to do. Okay, that's fine. It's a strategy. I don't know if it's a viable one, but it is certainly a strategy. I'll be buying the Sebastian skin. I don't think that I'm going to use Mushi and Shroom that much. As much as I love that super skin, I think it might be my favorite skin in the game. I just don't want to level Alvanor and the other heroes that goes with them. I really would like to, because I like, aesthetically, I like Mushi and Shroom way more than I like Julius, but that's okay. That's okay. If they go on Super Skin for Jet, they normally put the souls of the hero in the soul shop, so they put Jet souls. Ah, good question, but you know, that could be a thing. I will tell you that on Facebook and web, they are skipping that Soulstone chest edition in favor of a different thing. They gave Jet Soulstones in a chest 2 years ago for romantic season, for the romantic skins in 2021, but they decided to not go with that strategy this year. That would be great. Shrooms look like Lawnmower Man, Creep Show, and Jet looks like Hugo Weaving with these skins. Ah, oh, Hugo. Not bad company. Had a great defense with Cleaver, Julius, Yasmin, Fafnir, Sebastian against Corvus, Morgan, ODH. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very cool. Now, Runic Millstone is active right now. Oops, I should probably... There we go. Runic Millstone is active right now on Hero Wars Mobile. We don't really need to go over the tasks because you guys can just go look at the... You can just go look at the tasks in the event tab if you want. It's a good event. I think it's a lower quality hero resource event than most of the other ones. But it's highly dependent on guild quality. What do I mean by that? So people ask me, and they have been asking me for the last 24 hours, Charlie, should I invest in the Runic Millstone event? Well, if you take a look at the event itself, the rewards are pretty straightforward. Wait a second. I need to refresh. The rewards are pretty straightforward, right? Get enchantment runes and XP potions. It's XP potions, right? That's the other reward, I'm pretty sure. There's a shop in like a week or so. Maybe a good chance of skins being released very soon. Okay. Maybe. Runic Millstone is a bad emerald spin compared to VIP shop for glyphs. Okay, there you go. There you go. So I would almost all the time recommend against this event. Almost 100% of the time, I would recommend against... I'm sorry, spending heavy on this event, right? You get a nice amount of rewards. Don't get me wrong. Runes are absolutely helpful. XP potions are absolutely helpful. But if you're in a good guild, then you're getting a lot of runes. Let's see. Here we go. If you're in a good guild, you're getting a lot of runes just every day from, you know, doing activity. So in the scope of hero resources, skin stones and artifact fragments, artifact keys, artifact essence metal and scrolls, sparks of power, the runes, the gold that you need to level everything. I think this might be the lowest quality, the easiest to get, not the lowest quality, the easiest to get of all of the hero leveling resources. But again, very guild dependent. All right, if you have a guild that's killing it on activity every single day, then you're going to be well off. More well off than if you're in a guild that does not hit their activity goals every day. Right? Scott K says, run your normal daily spending. I could not agree more. Do the little that you do, and that's it. That's it. Although, you know, all in all, not a bad event. Like, there are definitely worse events. Definitely worse events than Runic Millstone. Yeah. Sebastian should be dethroned in Facebook Web by giving him crit hit chance skin, so he gets utility only when crit hit teams, but not as a kin-like doll for Aurora and mages. Okay. The most picked heroes in Arena on Facebook and Web. Only one tank. Only one tank. Astaroth. Number 2 hero overall. Very curious. Looking at this, I am not surprised by some additions, but I am surprised by others. All right. Pretty classic stack of heroes here. Astaroth, Kark, Nebula, Martha. Or Astaroth, Kark, Sebastian, Martha. Make up a good chunk of my teams. Yasmin, I'm surprised with how low Dante is. I thought he would be higher. Helios, of course, because of the prevalence of Yasmin. Celeste being a nice addition in there. Isaac, I am surprised by. Isaac on here. 100% I'm surprised. One of the most important heroes in the game, to be sure. If not the most important right now on Facebook and Web. But what's missing from this list is a second mage of any kind. A caster type of tank, like a mage kind of tank like Aurora. We're missing any of the mage damage dealers. Helios. Helios, I guess. Highest magic attack in the game, I think. Or close to it. But no magic penetration. No Orion here, no Satori, no... who else? Alvanor, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's Jorgen. Jorgen obviously not on this list because of the prevalence of Sebastian, but Jorgen's still probably one of the top heroes in the game. Deserving to be in this top 10. Just not as fun to look at, right? Yeah, I think it's disingenuous to say that you get a lot of runes. Even in my top level guild, that gets the top rune reward and stays, and I can always strap for runes. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely spend as much as you have. It's like saying, you know... It's like saying, I have enough money. In real life, I do a thing to make money, so I have enough money. Like, obviously, I want more money. Scott K. Like, obviously, I want more money. Obviously, we all want more runes. But the return... Like, if you only had a set amount of money to spend, resources to spend on hero resource events... The rune event is not the event that I would choose. The Skinstone event or the hero artifact event would be the event that I would spend on. I guess that's a better point to make than to say that you shouldn't spend that the event is bad because, yeah, if that makes sense. And I do spend. I agree, but 4 years in and still not halfway through the heroes with glyphs. Yeah, I'm still pretty far away myself. I'm doing backup heroes. Runes and gifted elements are easy to get. Skins, on the other hand, yep. Yeah, so I will say that I'm a little bit surprised to see that Bob 1 is still here. Kark, Nebula, Faceless. Kark, Nebula, Faceless. That core with Astaroth and Martha on either ends. Classic Charlie team. People hate me because of this. I'm also very surprised to see that Lars and Krista are still on here. Very surprised. What is not stated in these infographics is this the most picked defensive arena teams, the most picked offensive? The Twins, still pretty strong on offense, not defense. And obviously Isaac, Zhu, Nebula, Sebastian, Martha. The fact that the number one arena team, most picked, not the number one, not the best, but the most picked arena team is the same team as the LOL Osh team, obviously changing some pets around here and there. That's kind of telling to how important that team is overall to guilds. Say what you will about PvP versus PvE, how important fighting in Osh, City of Asgard situations are compared to fighting in the arena and guild wars. To me, this is kind of telling that the most picked team, the most popular team, is just the team to use that everybody uses in PvE. So this is obviously a very small sample size of months, but again, Isaac, most important hero in the game. Zhu, Nebula, Sebastian. You have to level these 5 heroes. You have to level them. If they're your only 5 heroes, you still have to level them. Because for defense, most picked is Rufus, Arachne, Dante, Sebastian, Martha. Yeah, I see that a lot, but not here. Not here. Why don't you have all of your skins maxed or just your main team? Oh, you guys are talking about this. And Zhu is not the most popular hero list. Yeah, that is a good point. That Zhu is not on this list. How is that possible? How is it possible that there are heroes, the most picked arena heroes? Some of them are not even on the list for the most picked arena teams. Yeah. Curious. That is 100% for attack, not defense. Maybe. Robert says, Charlie, Martha, Nebula, or Fafnir, Jorgen for Bob team, which you like better? I mean, I don't want to pick, to be honest with you, Robert. I don't really want to pick either. If you're playing in manual mode, Martha, Nebula. If you're playing in auto mode, probably Fafnir or Jorgen. But I would probably only use Jorgen in certain situations and only use Nebula in certain situations. Always surprised when the third team has the Twins and I never have Isaac. Yeah, you can't use Isaac in every team. You just can't do it. How long until you can get Julius's Soul Stones? Well, he just came out last month. Probably another 4 months. He'll probably be the hero of the month next month or the month after. El Nino. Probably. Rigged? No judge or Jew. Ha. Hey, Charlie, bring that weather over here then. Is it still cold in England? Any more events after the Ode to Beauty? Nope, nothing that we know about. Sorry. This blue raspberry energy drink is awesome. Blue raspberry. Kind of turns my tongue blue. Okay. So Guild War. Guild War, I did a Titan fight today. Starting to take on more Titan fighting opportunities. It was a close one, though. Close one. We're due for a great storm. Yep. Should be any time. I was a little worried in the beginning, but we ended up getting them. This was a Sigurd Nova +3 Super Titan composition. There was another in the Gates of Nature. This line right here, Dennis, was about 60k power level higher overall. But the totem was considerably stronger. So I thought, because of how close this fight was, I probably shouldn't chance this one. Went ahead and did my typical attack. Hopalong Cassidy. Took him out. Just Isaac and literally any other 4 heroes. Isaac and literally any 4 heroes will do it. Yeah. Let's take a look at Clash of Worlds. We haven't done any attacks yet, and we're facing off against the Black Rose Nobles. We are on the Heroes Bridge. Looks like combat is ongoing here. Who should we go after here? Who should we go after? This is going to be a Yasmin fight for sure. Let's use our weakest tank. We have to use Martha back there. And do we need to waste anybody else? We don't need any other healers. We don't really need any other damage dealers, but we will bring another damage dealer. You know, we might do. No, let's use Waifu. Yeah, and we're not going to use Yasmin with Jorgen. Not anymore. What support should we use? We should just use Nebula in there. Sure. Weakest tank. The healer that can work well against Zhu. I think that we're going to chew through Isaac really fast. Isaac is kind of a bad tank. Let's do that instead. There we go. In order to do that, new chapters, we need to slow down Iris. Leon will definitely slow down Iris, but Yasmin will hopefully crush Iris pretty quick. Oh, man. I kind of forgot how hard that Zhu hits. I forgot how hard Zhu hits, and I almost lost my. I almost lost there because my my Corvus died so fast. Need to get rid of that Nebula. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, no. It's taking entirely too long. All right. We got plenty of room left now. Plenty of room left. We got a whole Kark team, and we got a whole... let's see... We're not going to go up against any of these lines here. I don't really want to fight this guy. I think that I could do well here. I am worried about... I don't think that I have anything that can take care of this Iris and the Zhu. I can't fight that one. I don't like this. I do not like this. Leprechaun events coming on mobile. Was that just announced? Cool. I want to use Sebastian here, and I want to use Iris here. No healer. Let's go. No healer. So the idea is Jorgen is going to slow everybody down. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I shouldn't have played that in full speed though. Let's watch that in full speed. Or not, let's not watch that in full speed. All right, so the plan here, guys, was to use Jorgen to slow down the enemy Kark. I wanted to use Celeste, so I thought to use Sebastian instead, but then I thought Sebastian could help keep my Jorgen from causing everybody to get put asleep, but chances are it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Ooh, just a huge missed dodge by that enemy Aurora there. And that enemy Kark did not one-hit any of my characters, which was a huge win there. Not sure why. Maybe not enough armor penetration. No, that's fine. Some people call him Kark for some reason. His name is Bob. Kark who? Exactly. Nice, nice. Okay, so now basically we have Aurora and Zhu left. Aurora and Zhu. Not the right heroes to use against either of these two lines. So we're gonna pump the brakes on Clash of Worlds for now. Yeah. Okay. Where did you see that the Leprechaun event? If you had Satori, he would run through Kark? Yeah, maybe. David, where do you get that information from? Ooh, brought us even. Nice. Let's do some guild raids. Just hang out for a little bit. Collect some resources. Burn through some tasks. Let's see here. Yeah, we definitely need kindness insignias. That's not what I want. You burn Sebastian, so not much you can do versus Invari Arachne. The problem with that... Oh, I didn't mean to spend 300. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I knew that the Invari Arachne line wasn't somebody that I was going to chase. Though, I'll be honest with you, like... That team is only there... And any non-Dante team should be able to defeat that line very quickly. So, Charlie, maybe he was asking when it is. Oh, no, he said... I don't know when it's coming. Usually around St. Patrick's Day. Okay. Yeah, David, if you were asking when the Leprechaun event was, Leprechats, whatever event is, I don't really remember. But yeah, I would say it's around St. Patrick's Day here in the United States. Ascended Darkstar might sound as luxury, but she could be so OP against many teams. Ah, man. Same with Ascended Artemis. So many good opportunities. Like, a fully Ascended Artemis or Darkstar, that would be like a classic underdog situation. Like, you would never think to use heroes like that, but I bet they're very successful. Did Loadrunner drop the task for tonight's event on Facebook Web? I'm sure it is the same as before, but was wondering. No, he hasn't actually. He hadn't leaked it. I think he said that it was the same as last year, though. I'll ask him. I'll ask him. Not enough. Need 25. Search for the game. I looked at it this morning and it was not. Oh, there's an update. It just says Titan Brawls. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he did say, Loadrunner did say that they are the same tasks as last year. Just the new 10 Soulstone chest reward. At least the contents of the soul box has changed. Yeah, it's a soul casket now. Hero Wars guide. It was a bloom box last year. It says progress event. David, can you screenshot that and send it to me on Discord or someplace? I mean, we know, David, we know that the event is coming this month. Like 100% we know that the event's coming this month. They have it every year. We just don't know when. A progress event? Like a wave wait, wasn't there a wave progress event a couple of weeks ago? Sebastian and Jet. Yeah, they're both yeah. Could be Robert. That'd be pretty cool if we can get Jet Soulstones. That'd be pretty cool. Jiff says, I'm slightly surprised Yasmin is number 10. Why is that? She's a fine hero. Noob Killer. Really good until you got a higher level account. Think with the new format of events, it will become easier, faster to evolve heroes, titans, or not. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, it's a little bit more focused. So if you're referring to like the faction-based event, I think I do kind of like them because, you know, if you're leveling like Way of Progress heroes, and then there's like a judge event, there might not be another Way of Progress specific event for weeks and weeks. But if you have like a Way of Progress event, you could level up whichever Way of Progress heroes artifacts you're struggling with, I guess. Jet is growing in popularity. Nah, I don't think so. I think he's just as popular as he's always been. Jet's been one of those staples in, you know, the Kira blender lines. You need him. You need him for Kira to be able to crit. Yeah, I will confirm that Griff does a ton of Emerald Task events. Always reaching out to me about them. Okay, let's see. Good stuff there. Not what I wanted to do. Man, this is a good energy drink. I'll reach out about the good ones. Very true. Very true. I wish that they would let us repeat them. Like the Raid Shadow Legends. I would redo that one over and over and over and over and over again. The text of the description is in Dutch. That's okay. Well, I guess we wouldn't be able to talk about it then, I guess, on the stream. Yeah, I mean, we know that Leprocats is coming. I guess we assumed that Leprocats was coming, but we didn't know for 100% certainty, at least, David. Yeah. I mean, yeah. They always have it. I feel like last year it wasn't as good. Hey man, I need some Earth Titan rooms for this stupid task. Kingdom Guard one that can be completed for $28 over 28 days that nets you over 3,000 emeralds. Ooh. Is that the one that you were messaging me about, Griff? There's an Earth room. Yeah. I was able to repeat the Raid Shadow Legends stats, but there were 3 years in between. Oof. That is the one. Yeah, I was gonna look into that one today. If there's a Way of Progress event coming up, then I should really be pushing. Most important question probably: will the current pricing stay as it is? Good question. I'll ask. I'll see if they've gotten any kind of numbers feedback. You know, about the purchasing. Shouldn't we about have Q4 numbers by now? Q1 numbers? What was the last financial documents that we looked at? Yeah. Like the 12th? Think they would earn more money? It's a great it's a great big psychological experiment. Zul. Oh, I needed to use... Okay, well, that's fine. chests. Let's go. Yeah. Zol, the first purchase is such a huge break point. Like just getting them to make the very, very first purchase. That's why Celeste is offered as the second purchase. They tease you with it. You know, you make one small purchase, and that kind of opens the floodgates. You know, all of a sudden you're a spender on the game. Like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna spend $1 or $2. $5 at most. Well, I spent $2 on emeralds. If I spend another $2, I can get this Celeste character. And you go to the server chat. Hey, how good is Celeste? Everybody's like, Celeste is awesome. Crap. And you're like, yeah, I'll spend $2 more. I'll spend $2 more to get Celeste. And then Celeste is awesome. Like, you know, you use her and she's great. And she healing and damage dealing and it's absolutely incredible. And then you get to like level 60 and you're like, man, I'm just running out of everything. They just get you, man. Then they got you, says Glenn. Exactly. Celeste is actually awesome. Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt. I'm just saying that like if they had made like Darkstar or like Marcus, that, you know, that second purchase incentive probably wouldn't have gone over as well. Could be. Could be. Yeah. All right. So, Ode to Beauty goes live tonight. I'm gonna absolute star my Faf Daddy. Fafnir, right? About time. On Facebook and web, I should say. That's really it. Second purchase in Facebook web should always be Ginger. Ugh. She's so vicious in lower levels. You can get Ginger without having to do anything, though. I guess the same can be said for Marcus. I guess. I don't know. Ode to Beauty goes live at 8 p.m. Central Time. That's 2 a.m. UTC. And 11 p.m., 5 a.m. UTC. 11 p.m. Central Time, 5 a.m. UTC on Facebook. Brentus says Chapter 2, Mission 12. Thank you, Brentus. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, we can wrap things up here. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to go take Remy for a walk. Got a little bit of video editing to do. Mushi +1. What? Surely she's not getting another. They're not getting another super skin. I don't know. Loadrunner is data mine some stuff on mobile right now. If we get the announcement for who's getting the super skin on mobile, we'll post that up in a little bit. Yeah. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. We're going to be back here tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 6 p.m. UTC. I hope to see all of you back here. Yeah, and if you found the live stream today helpful, entertaining, appreciate you all hanging out. Please consider hitting that like button. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.